Hi everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, we're stepping into the streets of ancient Rome after sunset, a city of shadows, secrets, and hidden lives. This is a night in old Rome. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can join me for more journeys. I would love to know where you're listening from and which part of this story stays with you the most. Now, we begin. The sun had disappeared behind the hills and Rome began to change. The white marble temples and tall columns that had shone proudly during the day had now faded into shadows. Torches were lit along the streets and their flames flickered and made moving shapes on the stone walls. The air smelled of wood smoke from the fires and roasted meat, and you could hear the river that ran quietly through the city. Small sounds filled the night, from splash of water in fountains, the soft steps of people walking, and the faint noise of animals moving on the rooftops. During the day, the city had been full of life. Senators had argued loudly in the forum. Merchants had called out the names of their goods from faraway lands. Soldiers had marched through the streets. Children had run and played near the fountains. But at night, the city was different. Some streets were quiet, almost empty. Others were full of voices, laughter, and secret lives. Shadows moved along walls and corners, hiding people and their stories from the sun. Their doors opened wide, and music, laughter, and the noise of cups and coins spilled out into the streets. Soldiers talked about battles they had fought. Merchants told stories about distant lands. Men rolled dice, hoping to win coins. In corners, people whispered about deals that could not be spoken during the day. Some drank to forget their worries. Some drank to celebrate. Others watched the night quietly, letting the city reveal itself. The taverns were full of life and danger together. Some men left laughing. Some walked away with coins or empty hands. Others carried both memories and pain into the dark streets. The streets stretched into shadows. Candles glowed in the windows, giving soft light to the cobblestones. People walked quietly through the alleys, looking for companionship or fun. Soldiers, merchants, and travelers all had their reasons. But the night could be dangerous. Thieves waited in the shadows. They watched for careless people or drunk men. Arguments could turn into fights. Every step through the city required attention and luck. Behind the walls of villas and crowded homes, another life went on. Servants moved quietly. They carried water, cleaned floors, and obeyed the orders of their masters. By day, they worked in plain sight. By night, they whispered about hills far away, remembered their families, and dreamed of freedom. Even in darkness, hope stayed in their hearts. The temples stood tall and silent. Inside, priests tended small fires. People came to bring coins, bread, or wine. Some prayed for victory in battle. Some prayed for safety. Some prayed simply to see another sunrise. The temples gave no answers, only quiet. But in that quiet, people felt that the gods were watching over Rome as it lived and breathed through the night. Slowly, the night began to end. The taverns became quiet. Music and laughter faded. Houses closed their doors. Thieves hid their treasures. The city watch returned to their posts. Servants rested. Merchants opened their stalls. And the smell of fresh bread filled the streets. The city came alive again with the rising sun. But those who had walked Rome at night knew the truth. The darkness was not empty. It was alive. It was full of hidden lives, secrets, small joys, and dangers waiting in the shadows. And when the sun rose, Rome waited patiently. Night would return, and with it, the hidden soul of the city.